Hey, this is Zero at ReviewZoneHD, and I'm bringing you guys the top 10 worst games that I played in 2012. And for this countdown and for the one coming up soon, I'll still be rocking the superhero countdown numbers from the video that I did a few months back. These videos take enough time to put together, so I have to cut a corner somewhere. But I did some really tough reviews this year, composed of playing some pretty subpar titles. But the games on this list go above and beyond the subpar rating and delves into the craptastic category for one reason or another. Either way, let's go ahead and start the mayhem. Anyone that watched the review that I did on F1 Race Stars last week probably already knew this one was going to make the list. It looks like a fun game. It should be a fun game, but it's not. The AI and the extremely cheap power-ups are what caused this one to get onto this list. It's certainly not one that I would recommend picking up and playing. Oh, this is going to piss some people off. I had to remove the like bar off this review, which is the only video out of all the 1,152 videos on my channel that I had to do that with. I just didn't like this game. It was too slow and it was unbalanced when you first begin with the starting characters. Some people love this game, but I just couldn't turn it off fast enough. I still think it's funny how the fanboys rip on my review for saying this game's unbalanced when a lot of other major reviews said the exact same thing. But to each his own. If you like this game, then it's fine by me, but it's still not one that I would recommend. This title didn't even make sense with the mashup of two completely opposite types of gameplay. I'm not sure the developers even knew what they were wanting to make with this game, but either way, unless you're extremely bored or you just really like this style of game, I wouldn't recommend playing it. It's not that it's a horrible game, but it's just not very good or exciting at all. I couldn't even get through the first impressions commentary without laughing at how corny this game is. Some people like this game, I didn't like it. I thought the music was overly lame and the racing just wasn't any better. Save your money, there's plenty of better racing titles in the PlayStation Store to choose from. I couldn't get rid of this game fast enough when I was done with the review. The sniper bullet time was cool, but this is the same old trash that gets shoveled out year after year with just a bit more space to move around in. It's really a shame because you would think that making a decent hunting title would be pretty simple, but Cabela proves year after year that that's just not the case. This title could have easily made my top 10 favorite games of the year had it not been so utterly and completely broken from all technical standpoints. The online didn't work at all, and this game also holds the title for the most angriest that I've been playing in a single player game in a decade because of a really cheap challenge that's on the game. But it's the only game on this entire list that I'm still going to play from time to time, so it's not a complete write-off, but it's not one that I would recommend picking up. Talk about a waste of time. I spent a week watching the TV show on DVD before playing this game, and it was just a complete disappointment. The game actually looks like it should be good. It has all the key elements found in most good role-playing games, but don't buy it, don't play it, save yourself the time of realizing why this game's not worth playing. It's just an overall mess. Now we're starting to get into the suckage territory. This game really sucked. It had more technical issues than either of the top two worst games ahead of it, but at least the graphics looked decent sometimes, and it resembled what a fun game should be a couple of times while I was playing. Towards the end of my playthrough, however, it was getting pretty painful just watching how bad this game was going to get. I should have read some reviews. I should have played the demo first. It would have saved me a little bit of money. I bought this game, I played it for about 20 minutes, and after doing the review, I deleted it from my hard drive and banished it back to the wretched place that it came from. This is one to avoid at all costs, like your life depended on it. Nothing hit my PlayStation 3 with more of a thud than this pile of heaping, hopping mess. This game was so bad that I didn't even want to play it to record this footage, so I just used some gameplay from when I covered it earlier this year. From a design standpoint, even the control scheme was pretty lame, and I just can't fathom a set of words to describe how bad this game really is. Some games are just so bad that it's not even worth reading or watching a review for, and this would be one of those games. I pity anyone that spent money on this garbage. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the top 10 craptastic 2012 titles. I will have my top 20 favorite games of 2012 coming up next. Anyways, this is Zero at ReviewZoneHD, and thanks for stopping by.